Dosan, my name is Charlotte May and good morning from the Hyatt Regency Sheraton here in Hong Kong. I'm with Josephine Loke, Chef de Cuisine of 665 Fahrenheit at the Andaz Singapore. She is here in Hong Kong to compete in the second leg of the Good Taste series, where she's going head-to-head with 5 other leading chefs here in the region to compete for a spot in the international finals back in Singapore. This is Josephine's first culinary competition and we'll be following her every single step of the way. The competition is going to be intense, so Josephine, are you ready?
I will do my best.
Alright, Team Singapore. Now before we begin though, let's rewind just a little bit to find out how this communications major became one of the top chefs in Singapore.
So I think back in my diploma days when we had to cover a lot about writing, especially in journalism, we actually covered something on food writing. So I think that's where I actually picked up a lot of interest because I do enjoy eating out with friends and
And growing up at home, did you ever spend any time in the kitchen with your grandmother or any of your parents cooking?
Yes, I was a pest to them, quite. My grandmother used to make like the cold poached chicken which you tasted before, as well as the curry chicken. So I would help her like either peel potatoes or like help her stir the pot that she's making, that kind of thing.
Now, I hear that you have a collection of knives. Would you like to tell us a bit more about that? How did that passion start?
I was actually quite a knife fanatic, but then I guess it kind of started during my days of intern. Back in school, we were already sharpening our own knives, and that was like the rough kind of stuff. But when I was an intern and I saw all my other seniors having like their own knives, so my friends and I actually just bought our own, like our first knife. And from there, when you had to maintain it, slowly it became a habit.
Do you have a favorite knife?
Of course, my Masakage is probably my most favorite. It's one of the most fragile, but it's also the sharpest. It's really my baby from I think I started using it since I was in Tippling Club.
Okay.
Until now, so it's been like roughly 4 or 5 years.
Now, we're gonna unveil the black box tonight.
Yeah.
What is one ingredient you don't want to see in there?
To be honest, I don't really have something that I fear.
But this morning we had a conversation about insects.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Insects is like a totally different topic altogether.
So how would you feel if, it's the in thing now, right? It's the new protein. So how would you feel if they unveiled the black box and you see crickets? Any ideas?
I'll try my best to work with it. Probably fry it. I heard it's really, really tasty.
Yeah?
It can come as a form of texture.
Okay. Would you puff them like the way you puffed your
I
sargon?
have no idea whether can they puff, but I will definitely try.
Okay, well now I'm secretly hoping that there are insects tonight in the box. Well, thank you so much, Josephine. I wish you all the best and I'm super excited to see what you come up with. Alright, so we're right now in the bus, departing the Hyatt Regency Sheraton on the way to the Grand Hyatt Hong Kong for the unveiling of the mystery black box. We'll check in with Josephine in just a bit. We're finishing dinner at The Grill at the Grand Hyatt Hong Kong right now, about to reveal the mysterious ingredients in the black box, and I'm super excited to find out what Josephine will be working with tomorrow.
Very, very happy to have these 6 great candidates here tonight. But obviously everyone is here tonight to see what is in the box. So this is your box. 3, 2, 1, there you go.
Whoa!
We have tonight venison, langoustine, kohlrabi and porcini mushroom.
Alright, so Josephine, we've just looked at the 4 mystery ingredients, not so mysterious anymore. So we've got porcini mushrooms, langoustines, kohlrabi and venison. How are you feeling about all of that?
At this point, just thinking about which combination would actually work best with each other.
Now I saw that you were sniffing the porcini mushrooms. What was going through your head?
I was actually trying to figure out like how pungent were they, like whether were they fresh or frozen, or because it was slightly damp.
Hot dish, cold dish, any ideas right now? Which meat at least, which protein?
Actually, it can go both ways. Like they are quite smart to pick the ingredients, I would say, because both items can be done cold and hot easily.
Okay. Easily, she says easily.
No, so the thing is, you don't know which way like the tide will swing. So like my cheap trick in round 1 is no longer applicable. So it's like you can do like candy tartar. You can also do langoustine tartar. Both also works. You can do even carpaccios with like either one. So it can be cold, it can be hot. Both works.
Well, I'm very, very excited. All the best, Josephine. morning, it's 8:30 a.m. We are in the competition kitchen. It is competition day. Josephine spent the whole of last night planning out her menu for today. I can't wait to see what she comes up with. It's right now prep time and we'll leave her to do her thing. So we unveiled the mystery black box last night and I just want to take a closer look at it this morning. We've got the lovely porcini mushrooms. These are flavor bombs, nature's gems. Look how thick those stems are. Really nice, nutty, earthy mushrooms. Also the kohlrabi, beautiful, beautiful vegetable. It's very, very similar to your broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. Can be served raw or cooked, and I know Josephine is very, very particular about her vegetables. She loves using them in her dishes, so I know this is going to be a beautiful one. And also the venison. Not an easy protein to work with, but it's super, super low in fat, super low in cholesterol, high in protein as well. Can be also served raw. Now in Singapore, Josephine just trumped everyone because she did something that was very unexpected. A protein that people thought she would serve hot, she actually served cold. That was her cold poached chicken, which won many, many hearts. And also finally, the langoustine. Sustainable langoustine, lots to do with this one again. I'm sure Josephine will cook it nose to tail from the shells, the meat. Not an easy meat to cook as well, very easily overcooked, but Josephine, I know you're gonna rock it. This is what she has to work with along with all these other beautiful produce, and all the best. So right now chatting with Andaz Singapore. Now, you know, the Good Taste series is your baby. You've seen it grow through the years. And how do you think this has benefited the chefs at the Hyatt?
The interest is tremendous, the exposure, and that's exactly what we want to achieve, is creating the platform for the young talents, for them to show the skills and shine. And these guys and girls are our future, and that's where we want to spend the time and invest and cultivate and give them, you know, not a job, but a career and a future.
Absolutely. And so what do you think of this year's crop of contestants? I mean, they come from different backgrounds. The youngest chef at 23 years old.
Well, it just shows you the diversity of platforms we have to build with, and the fact that we have 2 female chefs in the final is fabulous. I wish we had a lot more.
Okay, so I'm taking a quick peek in the kitchen right now. As you can see, Josephine's bench is super, super neat. You definitely know this is her bench. And also, she is right now preparing a twill. It's the langoustine twill. She basically cooked up rice with the langoustine heads, get them super fragrant, blended it up, and she's now putting on a very thin film on parchment paper to bake it, and I think it's gonna taste lovely. We're chatting with Chef Bruno Minau. Talk about surprise. They were surprised with the 4 ingredients yesterday. So
Absolutely.
the langoustine, the venison, the kohlrabi, the porcini. What are you most excited to see them work with?
Exactly what cooking is all about, you know? It's 4 ingredients, diversity, expertise, flair, techniques. So what can they do with that? I know what I would do. I want to see what they're gonna do. Show me where you're coming from, tell me what the flavor of your country, show me who you are through the cooking.
It is supposed to be a lot deeper, but my hand is shaking right now.
Okay. Relax. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yeah.
You got it? Very delicious. Relax. Okay? Good experience.
It's a tough fight. So I just tasted all 12 dishes. They were exquisite and it's all really intense in the kitchen right now, but I'm gonna try to grab Josephine for a quick second to see how it all went for her. First of all, Josephine, congratulations. That was 9 hours in the kitchen. I was counting and it was no walk in the park.
I got off on an okay start, but towards the end it was quite rocky. but managed to finish managed to make it.
Are you happy with both your dishes?
I'm happy with the first one to a certain extent, but I guess both could have been better.
Well, your dishes were amazing. I really enjoyed eating it. And it was beautiful seeing the whole process and how it came together finally at the end. It is now 6:45 in the evening, but the day is not yet over. We're right now at the Shatin 18, the iconic Chinese restaurant right here at the Hyatt Regency Shatin, waiting for the results. Now, it has been an extremely long day. It has been a very tough competition, but fingers crossed to all our chefs.
And it's here. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to announce it was very difficult. They are all winners because they are winners. They came all the way from Asia Pacific. In 6th and 5th place, we have Mr. Jason Ho and Sotaro Okuda. And ladies and gentlemen, in 4th place, Mr. Brett Beck Monte and Miss Josephine Loke. Yes, congratulations! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners are in 2nd place, Lily Liu. And Stephen Ho from the Grand Hyatt Seoul. Congratulations! And now we have Mr. giving the cup to Lewis.
Congratulations, Josephine, on getting 3rd place. It was such a tough fight and you fought really, really hard. We're so proud of you. What would you say to other chefs out there from the Hyatt who are thinking of joining the Good Taste series?
I think go for it. It's a really good exposure as well as experience. So I learned a great deal from this entire competition. So it's like from organization to like even prepping, working under pressure and other stuff. It's very different from like working in service at restaurants.
And that's the Good Taste series by the Hyatt. Congratulations to both our winners, Lily and Sebong. We'll be seeing you next year in Singapore for the finals. That's it from us, and may the good taste be with you.